Film is stacked in the attic or the basement in boxes. Film and photos and pictures of moments in our lives, in our family's history, and stuff that we've got to protect, we've got to preserve. I think that's the word. Our finale item is brand new from Kodak, a name and a brand that obviously we've trusted for over 100 years. They have just unveiled their brand new Scanza. I love the name. It's called the Scanza. This has been designed for mom and dad and grandma and grandpa and everybody in between to be able to convert anything you've got on old media, slides, negatives and film, and digitize it. Digitize it to preserve it, to share it, to enjoy it. What you're about to see in our grand finale item is a product that requires no computer, it requires no Wi-Fi connection, it requires no downloaded apps on your smartphones. It's a one and done machine with a gigantic screen. You press a button and you've done it. 614-212. This is Julie's last presentation today. It was on earlier for the big launch. It's free shipping and 5 flex pay. You're not seeing things. The retail value is just shy of $400. For the big launch on HSN, our price is $159.95. So it's got a lot of excitement behind it. My good friend Julie Truster, who's been sharing some wonderful moments and memories today. Julie, this is something that we all, somebody in the family has to stand up and say, I'm gonna do this. Yes. I'll preserve the moments.
I know, we all have. I wanna show you these. Does this look familiar? I have thousands of these at my house. So these are your negatives. Maybe you're lucky enough to have your slides. So your slides and your negatives, now you can instantly convert them into a digital image in 1 second with the touch of a button.
Right.
And I know I heard you say, I think the best part of it is you don't have to have Wi-Fi. You don't have to have a computer. Nope. You don't have to have an app. You don't even need your cell phone. It's a isn't that awesome?
It's fabulous.
It's a standalone device. All you have to do is plug it in and go dig out the boxes of your negatives and your slides and get ready to have like a little teary-eyed, you know, it's a very emotional.
Spend a Sunday afternoon doing it.
Exactly, and bring your family in on it because it's lots of fun. But here's how it works. So it's a standalone device. It comes with these little converters right here that you put your slides and negatives, they snap in, everything comes with it. So what you do is you pull these out, and I know half the time you can't even see what's on your slides or negatives, but this right here, a brand new tilt screen right here, it's color. So when you're putting it through, this is how easy it is. You just slide them through. It's a 3.5 touchscreen, and watch this, to save it, I'm saving it into a digital file.
Boom.
Boom, I just saved it. So on the back right here, you can put your, there's your SD card. So you can store it onto there. Are they able to see that? Let me see if I can kind of tilt it up.
Yeah, there, I see it right there.
There it is. Okay, yeah, it's right there. So you pop that in. It saves it into a 22 megapixel file, which chances are that's better than your original.
Right.
So yeah, I was showing you the slides right here. So seriously.
Wait, did you just say 22 megapixel?
22 megapixel, which is higher than most of them in the industry. Yes, unless, you know, you have them professionally done, which you're gonna spend thousands of dollars to have that done. So again, here it is. You're able to view it. It's full color.
Push the button.
Push the button, it tells you that it saves it, and then you can move on. Now you can also push the button and you can go to your gallery. It has the settings in here, so you set it up to whatever the format is because it stores all different kinds of film and negatives. And now you can go through, you can actually scroll through the ones that we just saved. You can do a slideshow on board. You can hook this up to your TV and have a slideshow. And I think since our presentation, I've already saved about 15 of these slides.
Oh my gosh.
Instantly convert. So right now, your attic, your basement, under your bed, your file, the shoe boxes full of your slides and negatives. And I want to show you also what some of them look like, because we have a graphic that shows the different formats, but we all know what our negatives look like. So we've got our color negatives. It can be black and white or color. This is your 35 millimeter. Okay, so right there it shows everything. Your 35 millimeter slides and your film. So here's pictures, so it kind of helps. Your 110 slides and also your 110 film. Your 126 slides and your the film, and then your Super 8 film. So remember the reel, see the reel on there? The old-fashioned movies, you can, there's a converter for that. You can slide those through and digitally save and watch your old movies. It's pretty amazing. And I feel like there's Nothing on the market that does this unless you send these off professionally and you're gonna spend a ton of money. Right there, you're looking at the different converters.
So this is what you use with all the different media. So
Exactly,
the different films
slots
and negatives and everything. It's easy. They made it easy.
Yeah.
They just, Kodak has said, look, there is a generation out there of mums and dads and grandmas and grandpas that need to do this, but nobody necessarily knows how to do it because it's complicated and nobody wants to send them off because it costs a fortune to do it. So let's make a product for in-home, at-home that is easy, that doesn't require an instruction manual that's going to be so awkward to understand, or I have to get somebody in to help me. This is, I mean, for me, this is foolproof because you press the button and it's done. Guys, we only have 9 minutes left because Anna Griffin, the legend, the icon Anna Griffin, who is about 10 feet away from me, is live on HSN in less than 10 minutes from now with her Cricket Today special. So stick around for that. If you'd like to order, it's on a flex pay of less than $32. It is free shipping and handling. And again, the retail value is just shy of $400. Our offer is substantially less and lower. Once you've bought it, you've got it. There are no other fees. Okay, Julie, the screen, I presume, being so large makes it easier as well for those of us with not the best eyes.
Exactly. It's a 3.5. It's a color screen, as you can see. So what you can do is sit in front of your TV and you just sort through your negatives and slides. And then this middle button right here, you push the button and it tells you that it saves it. It's literally 2 seconds. And on the back, it saves it onto your SD card. Now, the other thing that I did over here, what we did, it comes with everything that you need, all the converters, and you just slip it through right there.
Slide them in.
Slide them in. So it comes also with this cord right here that you can hook up to your TV. So we hooked it up to a screen right here. And watch this. So on here, here's my negative. In here, in the unit, see this? I'm actually, okay, because you cannot see what your negatives are.
Right.
There's my son, so you can sort through. So if we could get maybe to where, there we go. Here's the unit, okay? It's hooked up to the TV. If we could show this, let me put it, this is the unit. So think about if you have your family around.
Sure, they can all share as you're doing it and look at them.
Exactly, and now you can see it on the big screen. And again, you can save it. So watch when I save it, you push the button, and it tells you on the TV that you're saving it, but you're looking at it on the huge screen. Now what do you do with this? You're saving these images forever. Okay, so your slides and your negatives don't last forever. I think we all know that. Over time, they start to fade and they start to lose that resolution. But now when you save it on a digital file, you have those treasured memories forever. And here's the negative. So it comes with your negative slot, these little slots. See these little holes around here?
Yeah.
You just put your converter in and then you can slide it across. And then when you want to save one, some of them you don't want to save. So I'm going to save this one right here. And then look what I did right in front of it. There's the picture. I took the digital file. Now you can share them on Facebook. You can print them out because it's a 22 megapixel file.
The thing is with it is it's just not an option. I just think a lot of us struggle to find the best solution because we can't allow these negatives in this film that our family has you know, taken pictures of over all these years to degenerate anymore or erode away, as it were, and to lose them. We can't do that. All those weddings and birthdays and moments and family get-togethers, we can't lose them. They can't just fade off into the dust, you know, and just be forgotten about. We've got to do it. We have to say, yeah, I'm going to take a Saturday afternoon and go through them. So somebody has got to stand up at home and say, I'll do it. I'll do it because once it's done, and it doesn't matter if that negative gets crushed or smashed when we move house. It doesn't matter if we lose that box of old film. It doesn't matter because once you've done what we're doing, you've saved it for life. The one thing I do want to stress, and I have a note here on my blue card, and if I don't say it, they will get mad with me, and I understand why. Guys, we are the lowest price anywhere. Our team for the 41st birthday celebration have worked with Kodak to bring the Scanza, their newest item, at a lower price than any store in America. There is no retail store, no online store, the red store, the blue store, the that store, the this store. Nobody is beating our price today. So they gave us 1,000 units with that price tag attached. And even when we restock it, obviously it's still good, but it's not quite as good. We are now 55% through the quantity that we started with. I'd love for you to get it. Maybe you want some more money off. Well, we can save another $25 if you'd like. If you apply for the HSN credit card today and you get approved, you can take $25 off that first single item purchase. So that brings the price down again by another $25 off the already lowest price in America. Now, because we only have 5 minutes left, let's go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Julie, negatives, film,
yes.
Slides, we've all got them.
Exactly. It converts 7 different types of your film and your negatives. I want to show you what some of them look like. I know a lot of you don't know what the names of them are. So things that look like this, you can convert. Also your negatives. These are from my wedding. These are black and white. Here are the colors. These are the 35 millimeter. There's also smaller ones. See the converter? Let's see, there's the converter for the smaller one. So these are the 110s. And again, you don't really need to know the names of them. And then your slides. And this is made by Kodak. Chances are your film and your negatives are probably made by Kodak.
That was going to say that.
Exactly, but it doesn't matter. Now you can't even see what's on here. So it's really hard. I know that my mom had these and she said that she threw out her slides, which is so heartbreaking because she didn't even know that something like this existed. Right. So this is a standalone unit. You don't need a computer. You don't need Wi-Fi. You don't have to have an app. You simply plug this in. What you can do is you can sit in front of it. You can be in front of your TV and you just, it's a little hard for me because I'm behind it trying to sort these through. It's a little bit challenging. On my part, you'll be in front of it. You can see exactly what this is. Look at the big wheel. This is from the 1970s. Oh my gosh. You can sort through and then when you want to save something, maybe some of them you don't want to save, so you just bypass it. But if you want to save it, you push that middle button. You can also edit on board here. You can change the color. It has a brand new tiltable LCD screen right here that's a 3.5, so it's nice and large. And you just simply sort through. You just put it in the adapter. And then remember, if you have the old-fashioned movies, I'm going to save it. If you have the old-fashioned movies, you slide those through and you can save those movies.
You've said 2 big things, Julie. I just got to reiterate those because you've really made first of all, you said it's Kodak.
Yes.
How important is that? Kodak No Pictures. Kodak created this. So the brand that we inevitably have used over our lifetime to capture so many of these memories, they've created the ultimate solution to transferring film negative slides into modern day pictures. And the other big thing, with now only 250 of these left before we're sold out, the other big thing to bear in mind is this. If this machine required a computer to be with it, if this machine required Wi-Fi connectivity, if this machine required an app, I know that we would lose 50% of our customers right now because for a lot of us, it just sounds like a headache, it's too much, I can't cope with it. You need none of it. No computer, no Wi-Fi, no app. Everything you need is in this box, and it's that little black machine with a big old screen and big buttons that make it easy for every single one of us to do the job and get it done.
Exactly, and even the buttons are big that you push on it. I love it. And then what you can do, so gather your family around, go through your slides and your negatives. You can hook, it comes with your USB port and also your HDMI cord that you hook into the TV. Now, I know my mom's watching this presentation.
Hi, Mom.
I pulled these out. Okay, so that's my mom's brother. That's her uncle.
Gosh.
There's my brother in the white sweatshirt. This is, I think, from the 70s. I don't know, maybe early 80s. Do you see the old Cadillac or the Lincoln back there? And I think that's my mom. Let me see, right there, yeah. And then I'm trying to think. So there's me in college with my little Thunderbird right there. Yes.
You've not changed a bit.
Look, there's my mom and my dad. My dad is no longer alive. So these are very special moments. And I just saved that with the touch of a button. Get your family, get your kids, get everybody involved. Go through those boxes. The other thing is it's compatible with both Mac and your PC. It is easy and simple. We all have those negatives. I have